Okay, so let's do now Jeff Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
Today's May 2nd, 2021. And
It
this is
is
regarding,
12:48 Central Time.
yeah. Okay, so is Jeff Bezos, actually, I don't know if he's running Amazon anymore, but he would probably know if they're going to accept Bitcoin or Dogecoin on his on Amazon.com. Is that on the horizon to accept cryptos as payment?
No, no. Um, it's nothing tangible. They're trying to figure out how on earth they could, if they incorporated such a venture into Amazon, it's like, how can you put a value on something that's not tangible? So you would have two different currencies. You'd have your tangible currency, which we know is cash, and then you would have, it's like, it's impossible to work out. Like, how would they do that? It's very difficult.
What about
So
converting his balance sheet to Bitcoin like Tesla did?
I mean, yes, you could. I'm getting yes, you could convert the balance sheet.
Is he intending on doing that? Just curious.
Not at the moment. Not
What
at the
about the
moment.
CFO, who's it's this gentleman right here? Let me see if I can get a name.
Oh, there's so many different ones.
Say image creator. Oh gosh. Let's see if I can get a name. Sorry. The CFO is Brian Oslovsky. You see him here?
Yeah. So let me see what happens with him. No, no, they would love to be able to take Bitcoin on, and maybe it's something in the future if when more people are paying, but they really believe right now that it would just confuse their customers, that it's not stable.
Okay, so they're not going to accept payments of Dogecoin or any cryptocurrency. But what about
And
converting their balance sheet?
listen to this reason that I'm getting. I feel this is quite important, because what I'm getting is, this is interesting, and I would have never have thought of this. So say Bitcoin is currently worth 55,000, right? And somebody paid in, so many satoshis of Bitcoin. For, say, somebody bought a computer off Amazon, they paid 500 dollars worth of Bitcoin on it. Well, if there's a massive drop in price, this is what they're telling me. If there's a massive drop, so say Bitcoin plummets down to 30, right, which we know is not going to happen, but hypothetically, this is what they're saying. If it drops down to 30, they've basically just sold you a computer for like $100. Do you see what I mean? So
Yeah,
because
but
it's
there's
not.
ways to hedge it so they can convert
Mm,
their balance sheet and then they borrow, you use it as an asset and they borrow against it. I think MicroStrategy set the precedent for that.
mm,
So, they're a publicly traded company that somehow incorporated it. And also Tesla did the same thing. So that I
mm,
can understand why they wouldn't accept it as payment, but
mm,
if they're if they hedge it in that fashion, I think that they're protected. I think that's
mm.
part of how, like, you can, if you, even if you accept a cryptocurrency, you can immediately, with these platforms, you can immediately convert it to US dollar.
Yeah, but I think it's a lot of work for a company that doesn't have to do that.
Okay, so they're not going to do it. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so let's end
Not
this video.
anytime soon. Not
Okay, it's not on
anytime
the
soon.
horizon. So
Right.
all those news articles, you're saying no.
Mm-mm.
All right.
That's
So
speculation from other people and not speculation from the company itself.
right, they're just making news stories for clickbait. I'm going to stop
Mm-hmm.
the recording right here.